Oh, and it looks like Team Paradox will be opting for Pharah here in Remnant Pharmacy. We'll see how Team the Boyos will react to this.
Attackers incoming in 30
If they don't
seconds.
manage to adjust, it could be very difficult because Pharah ramps up. She works very much like Zarya in that once she has control or power of space, whatever resources you would like, she is able to take over the fight. However, if she gets shut down very quickly, it's very difficult to retake with.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
And surprisingly, it looks like Nexus will be staying. Nope, spoke too soon. So they will be running a full dive here with the Mercy Zen for the Boyos. Recognizing the dive, the Team Paradox resets to the ship very quickly. A lot of the burden for taking care of Pharah will fall to Nexus in this game if they stay on the Pharah.
Ouch!
So Flame is flanking wide, and he was completely on his own. Tracer was not there, Winston was at the choke trying to feed Reinhardt Hammer. And ultimately a very sad looking push for the Warriors.
Cowards, forward shield! Rallying cowards, forward barrier! Der Kampf ist noch nicht vorbei!
Alright, looks like they will be collapsing. He does get the bubble, but they do burst through that bubble, chew through it. And ultimately they do a really nice execution of their dive where they're able to completely turn around and focus people down. However, Bree does get a very successful barrage, but is it enough? Cupcake is able to res the Zarya and still manages to live. Perhaps that's a focus fire issue for the Boyos. And while all this has happened, the Zen and Reinhardt were able to return. The Primal Rage will put Milk in the corner and easy kill. Kite hit switches off the Pharah and goes to Widow and sets up on the high ground and quickly kills Flames. However, does get pressured out. And Animal perhaps getting caught out here. No, he is able to escape. And they do take the point. That has to hurt for Team Paradox. Sunday looked like he wanted to contest the point, but was ultimately unable to, so some mistiming from there. And they do kill the Zarya. This is massive for Boyos. They're going to be super staggered. And Bree on the Pharah here is getting the 3 damage. It will push the team back a little bit. That will give their team room to group up. However, there is a barrage and the graviton for the Paradox. So we'll have to see how Nexus plays in this fight. Where they have to expect the graviton at this point in barrage. They know it's coming, so it comes down to whether they can minimize the value of it by either beating it. And it looks like Milk goes down for the boy.
Der Kampf ist noch nicht vorbei!
That ultimate used by Nexus probably was not ideal when Flames was ulting right there. Would have been better if Flames was able to draw them or push the Boyos into the... Flames was knocked off the map and complains about it, but it is Pride Month, so it's not okay for him to say that. I will report him for toxicity. But on the side of the Boyos, they are pushing into their spawn all the way looking for the stagger. Gonna dedicate the Primal Rage to it. And they're going 4 people into their spawn. But, as I was saying, we saw that Nexus threw the self-destruct in. and instead of using it to push people into the blade, it was used to push people away from the blade, so Dorado was not able to get much value, but they were still able to win the fight. Example's gonna be harassing the Pharaoh during and this is what we see. We see that only one person is caught in the graviton while they're falling apart, and it's only the Zen. That was a very good position. The Boyos are able to spread out enough. Should be an easy cleanup for them if they don't allow people to touch. Once we do see the Transcendence come to stall, next person is very far away. And it's a very healthy time for the Boyos here.
Score 0-3.
It seems that Paradox was shut down so hard here that they had to pause to regroup, try to mentally reset after that brutal harassment by the Boyos. Okay, if they're getting coached, you're gonna get coached. Don't feed.
Thank
What?
you for coaching,
Didn't?
Daddy.
Well, okay.
Okay, who are you talking to?
No, I'm just saying in general, that's good.
Oh,
You guys
okay,
didn't
okay.
feed.
I mean, we did fine. We're good.
That dive on first point, you had
They're
a
ready,
little
they're
bit of
ready.
a hiccup there where you guys were getting staggered, but like once you
Well,
were
that's just
able to
because.
execute
Wait, that's
stuff-
because we didn't take high ground quick enough, so we couldn't really dive anything.
Tried to dive from like low ground.
I tried
Yeah,
to
no,
play.
you kind of like
Reinhardt-
made the best of this situation,
I
but
was
once you guys
playing-
were able to
yeah.
dive, you guys did a really good job of
Yeah.
crossfire.
Yeah, I just fucked up my positioning in that first 10 seconds. I was playing Reinhardt as Winston for a sec, so
Well,
yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I had 0 deaths for like the last 3 games, so
I had,
Wow,
I had 0 deaths
congrats.
the first game.
how am I gonna feed Lesh, you little bitch? Coach me.
Alright, so after assisting the team with their coaching, we will see that the other team, Paradox, will return to their normal compositions. Okay, maybe I shouldn't say normal.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
So it does look like the Boyles will be setting up for an aggressive defense. Perhaps extremely aggressive if they keep this and don't jump back. They may go for an early contest, much like we've seen a long time ago in the
Attackers
Apex days.
incoming. Stop the payload.
Bree may be able to get an easy kill on Dono when he's all alone, but luckily they aren't looking at him. And the Boyos are able to push them off the high ground, but at what cost? Flames dies, and we see that while they do get the kill on Bree, they do res it. But the big kills on the backline are huge for this team. They are able to kill the Zenyatta, as well as the Winston. And they're quick to shut out the Widow of Kite. However, they could potentially be caught out here. Nexus will be demaxed. They went by going for the Widow. They were able to go too deep and weren't able to get back soon enough. So Nexus was able to quickly die, but it looks like they're just going to reset and wait for Nexus as he respawns.
Helden sterben nicht. Helden sterben nicht. Nerf this.
Both Valkyries have been popped. Nexus is going to pop the Eagle Bomb, and they're going to trade where the Boyles are going to get free. The Kite follows up with killing Dano after the Sun of Day finds a kill. And Kite's going huge, picks off both the supports.
Justice
It should be
reigns
easy
from above.
cleanup for the team. Paradox. However, as the parting president, Animal is so kind as to kill and Flames is going to be coming in with an ult. They're going for an aggressive contest, something we've seen multiple times before. But he's quickly shut down by the Pharah. However, by Animal staying alive, he was able to buy enough time for his team to return. Mercy is caught out with the Boyle.
Nerf this.
And Diva's gonna set up a self-destruct, won't find anything. But it was just enough to zone them off the point. The Boyos have to be kicking themselves for that. While they do win the fight for the Paradox. That could have been avoided, but perhaps a hard reset is what they needed. So, not much to be said there. Seems the Boyos are struggling to deal with the multi-threats of Bree on the Pharah and Kite on Widow, where they're not sure where to direct their attention, and it's ultimately costing them, where if they go for one, the other is able to get value. Looks like they'll will be going for the wide.
Helden sterben nicht. Nerf this.
They're gonna drop the D-bomb to get no value. And Kite finds Flame with the headshot.
I'll show them. Rallying towards forward barrier.
Nexus was able to finish the era, but Nexus will just have to try retreat
Der Kampf ist noch nicht
as
vorbei.
the team pushes in. And it looks like Nexus will be able to get out and reset. But they're trying to regroup now, and it looks like they will just give up the second point. They're not going to go for the contest. Both Winstons were going for both sides, and it looks like the Winston was on his own. And Bree, with the assistance of the Transcendent, was able to pick up kills on DPS. But with the deep block zoning out, Flames is, or Flocculency is able to capitalize. And everyone is just trading this right now.
Mecha activated.
Dano pops the Transcendent, probably not ideal.
Time to raise my
And Nexus
APM.
loses Mecha. Team Paradox is doing a lot of push here. Nanimal is staying alive. Nanimal the animal, as it is.
Game on.
And it looks like they will try and focus him down, but he is able to get out to his team. He's there to warm it up. And Flames is there with the Dragon Blade. He gets one. Blood is shut down by the Pharah. Nexus is able to finish off Widow on the high ground.
Der Kampf ist noch
And it
nicht
looks like the
vorbei.
kills are trading in favor of the Boyos.
Get through this. Time to raise my APM.
And we see Flocculence lead the Mercy for Team Boyos. Take out Notes. And she will set up the high noon. Nexus is there with the defense matrix. Beautiful execution on that. And it will force the team out. The early kills from the Boyos onto Team Paradox was enough to force them out. And although they were kind of getting steamrolled earlier this game, or earlier on the defense, the Boyos were able to burn down a lot of time off the clock, because the Paradox had very similar time coming into the bend, but they were the Boyos have been able to get 2 minutes on the clock.
60 seconds remaining.
APM จะหมุนระเบิดครับ Defense matrix activated.
It looks like Ishia and Flames, the DPS for the Boyos, will be able to find the soldier in Zen in the 2 vs 2. And he picks up a third on
30
Bree.
seconds remaining.
His ability to go and fight the 2v2 there against the other team is largely due in part to the impressive performance of Animal so far, where he's been able to hold his own and frag out without the DPS. So while one of the DPS was in the fight for
10 seconds
Team
remaining.
Paradox, they were able to but that looks like they will be able to do this for the Transcendence. And Boyos were showing the Transcendence and they're behind you. But he's quickly burst down by the soldier on the high range, throwing out the visor. The Nexus perhaps misses his charge. and flies right under, perhaps intentionally, perhaps unintentionally. But either way, it does look like Team Paradox will be in the lead here, able to push the cart,
Der
and
Kampf ist
Nexus
noch
will be
nicht
able to
vorbei.
contest. They're just waiting for the regroup, and Flames comes in.
Shoot you down. Justice reigns
But
from
the
above.
choke does pop the barrage
Helden sterben nicht.
in. Should be a clean push and take for Team Paradox.
Nerf this. All systems.
Team kill.
Game on.